Everyone is broke. Even though we're working harder, we're working more hours, we got side hustles, we got all kinds of ways to make money. But yet, most people can't get ahead.
After I pay my bills, there's nothing left. There's nothing left even before I get paid. Like, I'm already like, okay, I'm about to get paid. But like, what does that matter? Because it's gone even before, like, as soon as it hits my account, it's already gone. Because
Let me stop her there. This is most people's situation. This would be my situation if I was single. Thank God I'm married and me and my wife both work. But you get your check, the rent gonna take almost, if not all your check. Let's say you get paid 2 times a month, you get paid bi-weekly, right? You get paid, that's the rent. You get the second paycheck, that's everything else. The utilities, the car payment, you shouldn't have a car payment, but the car payment, the insurance, the food, the gas for your car. So yeah, you can't get ahead. It's over with. You're cooked. Like, what you gonna do? And then nowadays, a lot of people don't want to be together no more. Men hate women and women hate men. So they don't want to be together. Everybody wants to live alone. Perfect recipe for disaster and being broke. But let's keep listening.
I have to pay everything and then I'm still short. No savings, no cushion, no room to breathe. And that scared me. Like, it wasn't until I think my daughter started college that it all just was like, wait a minute. Like,
You hear her? My, I, me. She's single. It'll be a little easier. No, it'll be a lot easier if she had a spouse. It was crazy. I was having the same conversation with a coworker at work. And she said she live at home alone, make a pretty good amount of money. And she has this big pile of money that's slowly dwindling down. Big savings. She always keep on mentioning, I got this savings, I got a cushion, right? But she's in that perpetual cycle of giving all her money to bills, but keep mentioning this cushion that she says that's slowly diminishing to where eventually it's gonna be no cushion. It ain't gonna be nothing. But that's one thing we could do as people is get back together and work together. Because if it was if me and my wife didn't stay here, I could afford it, but I ain't gonna have nothing.
what is happening here? You know what I mean? Like, I can't keep living like this. Because what if, like, we have an emergency and something happens? We have no savings. I have no savings. So, like, what happens? You know?
I'll tell you what's gonna happen. You're cooked. When a situation happens and you have no savings, what you do is you find that money. And you find that money with a high interest rate, probably a cash advance place, whether it's online or in person. And then, now I'm speaking from experience here. This is what happens. You have a situation, you ain't got no savings, you do a cash advance place. Soon as you get your check, they pull it out. They snatch it right away, right? And you gotta go back up there and borrow again. Yo, I used to race to the bank and try to hurry up and get my money. And sometimes I would be successful and sometimes I wouldn't. But I used to race to the bank and try to hurry up and get my money before they took it. And so I can like give myself some time to delay in between before I had to go pay these folks. That's how I got in a lot of debt in my early 20s. Is borrowing from these cash advance places. So that's what happens if you ain't got no savings and an emergency happen. You borrowing some money.
That's when I knew, like, I just can't keep living like this. Like, I knew I needed something different. And, like, just, I'm going to give myself a heart attack just by thinking of all the bills, my daughter's tuition, just everything, right? So I just knew I needed something different. Comment extra if you need an extra stream of income. Also, please follow me, ask me questions, send me.
Okay, I see you. I see you, social something empire. Here's the thing. You got people out there that'll say, well, why don't you get a skill and make more money? It's happening to them too. There are high earners. There's people that's making 100,000, 250,000, millionaires, whatever. But that's not common. There's something wrong when average people, your average Americans, can't afford their average basic needs. Something is seriously wrong. And I remember just 10 years ago, things being way more affordable. Like, yeah, you had to like budget and be frugal even back then. But like the other day, I spent $75 at the grocery store. I remember what I got. I got buy one, get one free apple juice, buy one, get one free Cinnamon Toast Crunch that's up there. I got a bag of frozen meatballs, wide egg noodles, beef broth, 5 apples, bananas, and a Ben & Jerry's ice cream. $75. And I'm saying that to say this. Watch this next video.
Okay, now say some stuff. The total?
$155
Okay.
for all of this. Little Debbie's brownies were $1.09. A big yogurt thing was 50 cents. All vegetables were 25 cents.
Oh my gosh.
These are the little Gerber baby foods, 55 cents.
Wow.
97. 620.97.
Did you see how long that receipt was? That receipt was so long, she had to hold it like this. She had to hold it like this, the receipt that long. $155. That's what $155 got you. And I just told you I spent $75 for what, 8 items, 9 items. And you saw how long that list. In 1997. It'll never be that again. I don't know. That makes me sad, man. That's just fucked up. And seeing stuff like that made me want to segue into this video right here. And it's like, what's the point? What's the point of working? What like I asked another coworker, why are you working? To pay bills. That's it. You have no energy, no money for nothing but bills. I took my daughter. Here's another thing about money. I took my 5-year-old daughter to the movies. And thank God we had a gift card that my wife got at work. I took my 5-year-old daughter to the movies. We spent $45 and some change. We walked in the building, stood at the counter, got popcorn. Popcorn. You know how cheap it is to make popcorn? You know how cheap popcorn really is? Popcorn. And we had to order the real butter. You know you gotta get the real butter. We ordered real butter. The popcorn with 2 drinks was $30. Life is so expensive. You just sometimes feel like giving up. And you ask, what's the reason? Why are we working?
And getting a crib, getting an apartment. If you're gonna be at work more than your own fucking house, bro. Like real shit. I'm talking about the standardized work week. 5 days you work, 2 days you off, my nigga. Let's just talk about that. We just talking about in general, bro. This shit is bullshit. America is bullshit. Capitalism is bullshit. And the people that defend it are even more bullshit. Nigga, you even worse, in my opinion, bro. We don't own shit. Like as a society, as citizens, we don't own jack shit, my nigga. We don't even own 100% of our fucking checks, bro. Think about it, nigga. Taxes, bills. Food, needs, gas, all this shit. Nigga, after that, you have about 25 to 30% of your fucking check, my nigga. 70% of it goes to fuck where? God knows where, my nigga, goes to bullshit. Like, bro.
He said something there, right? He said, you don't own nothing. You don't even own 100% of your check. That resonated with me, right? I'm going to be transparent with y'all. Gross. I check by 2,200 every 2 weeks. I'm in Michigan, 2,200. Good, bad, I don't know. When I get that check, you gotta think about what's gotta come out. The retirement gotta come out. You got all the taxes stuff, the state taxes, the federal taxes, the Social Security, the health insurance, the dental, the vision. I think, some come out for life insurance. Whatever else come out. By the time I get that check, $1,200. $1,200, that's it. And when I look at that, I go, I'm grinding for $1,200. It's 12 and some change. My business is gonna say $1,200, $2,400 every month, and I work my ass off at work for that money. That's it. What's the point?
Right back to them. Like, we basically work for free. Like, on a real note, we technically work for free, my nigga, because you don't have 100% of your profits, my nigga. We're in record deals without being in record deals, my nigga. How the fuck that work, my nigga? How we sign the labels and we not even in labels? How the fuck does that work, bro? Like, real shit, like, nah, dead ass, bro.
You know, when I see boomers, I get angry. I want to flick them off. I want to shoot the bird at them, right? Because, like, they had it so good. They have one job, wife at home, 2 cars, 2 weeks of vacation a year, put away money for kids' college. They had it made. And then they look at us, who's working hard, just like they worked hard. Excuse me. If not harder, they say, suck it up, buttercup. Pull yourself up by the bootstraps. It's like we haven't inherited the same economy as you guys. One job for us isn't going to cut it. We need a job and a side hustle. So I got another video right here. Bam, look at that. Why can't we get by working one job in America anymore? Let's listen to what he got to say.
Not in this country anymore, just working one fucking job, like our parents and grandparents did. But when did survival become a group project? Everybody's so quick to yell, just work harder, grind more, pick a side hustle. But the real question is, why the hell should we have to?
Yeah.
Why is one full-time job no longer enough to afford food, rent, and peace of mind?
Yeah.
Why are we working 50, 60 hours a week away from our families and, still checking our bank apps like we committed a crime?
Yeah.
Why is owning a home now treated like some luxury fantasy instead of the bare minimum of our parents achieved with a high school diploma and a single paycheck?
Yeah.
Why are people forced to DoorDash after 10-hour shifts just to afford eggs, gas, and maybe prescription medicine, maybe even diapers? Why do people celebrate people working for themselves into exhaustion, but shame them for admitting they're struggling? Why do we keep pretending this is normal? You shouldn't need a second job to just keep your head above water. You shouldn't have to burn out just to barely get by. Why is everything rising except our wages? This isn't laziness. This isn't lack of ambition. I mean, this is like a system designed to drain you and convince you that it's your fault. I mean, it's not your fault. You're not behind.
Yeah.
We're being buried alive and then told to be grateful for the dirt.
Woo! That man's snapping. Like you said, it's designed for us to be in this predicament. Because they say the economy is bad. And I say that too. But actually, the economy is very good. It's just not good for certain people, for most people. But it's good for a small percentage of people. And I think the only way to combat it, I'm sorry, like he said, why do we got to have a side hustle and a job? I'm sorry. For the average person, that's the only way. Work a job. And I say find a way to make some money on social media. Find something that you're good at, knowledgeable about, that you're passionate about. That's what I'm doing right here with this channel. I'm trying to make this channel make me an extra income so I don't have to struggle. And when I mean we. And what I'm trying to say is I, as a husband, father, want to contribute more money to the household. Yes, my wife do work. But I'm worried about, man, I need to make more money as a man. You hear me? It's rough. Even with overtime. Soon you get more overtime, you're taxed more. So that's the only way I believe you can win. Job, side hustle. Put them together. I know a lady who sells cakes at work. She designs cakes, and she was able to take her whole family on a $10,000 vacation. She said it, I'm only able to do that because I got a side business that actually makes more than my job. But I'm at my job for security. So that's it today. Hope y'all enjoyed that. Let me know what else you want to talk about. And remember, all this is simple. But Kelly out.